If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
3 days after Hank's disappearance, the OSI is distracted with a low-level guild villain attacking one of their labs with powerful technology supplied by the mysterious new villain organization Arch. Dr. Mrs. the Monarch and Red Death are assigned by the Council of 13 to investigate. After discovering via DNA test that they are seemingly related following his guild initiation, the Monarch is forbidden from attacking Dr. Venture until their relationship is confirmed. Meanwhile, Dr. Venture struggles with perfecting Ventec's newest invention, the Helper Pod virtual assistant, due to a bug that makes it levitate while playing music. Driven by guilt over sleeping with Hank's girlfriend, Dean goes to Orpheus for help, who goes with Jefferson to find him. Acting on advice from his imaginings of various characters he enjoys playing, the detective, the Bat, Russian Guyevich, and Enrico Matassa, Hank makes his way back to his old family home at the Venture compound in an attempt to rediscover himself. The Monarch is approached by his ex-girlfriend and ARCH's invisible leader Mantilla, who promises to let him arch Dr. Venture again if he joins them. Hank encounters his old friend and OSI cadet Dermot upon his arrival at the abandoned Venture compound, who reveals he found a picture of Bobby Street Simone signed to Dr. Venture amongst his collection of stolen Venture memorabilia. During a detour, Jefferson is attacked by Blackulas in Chicago, where Dean is seemingly bitten by one and tries to hide it. Dr. Mrs. the Monarch is framed as ARCH's leader and blacklisted by the Guild. But Red Death helps her escape. The Monarch and 21 are abandoned by Arch upon breaking into Ventec Tower, while Mantilla uses 21's phone to hack into the Helper Pods and use their levitating bug to uproot the tower, sending them into orbit. Hank arrives at Bobby's animal sanctuary, who explains that she had a brief tryst with Jonas after he gave her invisibility powers for a movie. She was later recruited by the OSI as a guild mole, but fell in love with the guild's leader Force Majeure and had a daughter, Mantilla. The two were later forced to flee and went into hiding after the Sovereign killed Majeure for guild leadership. Hank, overwhelmed by his head injury, falls back into purgatory. Billy and Pete advise Rusty to individually destroy the Helper Pods to slowly lower the tower back to Earth. Hatred, the Monarch, and 21 are nearly killed by their gravitational field when they try, forcing them to hide in the air ducts. Dr. Mrs. the Monarch breaks into Mantilla's apartment, where she is waiting for her and explains that she wants to run Arch with her out of admiration. She mentions that Dr. Venture had transferred her mother's invisibility to her in exchange for her eggs, implying that she is technically Hank and Dean's biological mother, and that she is the rightful heir to the Guild. She turns off the Helper Pods in exchange for Guild immunity, causing the tower to start falling at a lethal speed. Orpheus comes to Purgatory to rescue Hank, who is moved by the fact that Dean is the one who led his rescue. Dean accidentally transports himself to Purgatory and is attacked by the physical manifestations of Hank's characters. Orpheus pulls them both out and Hank finally forgives his brother. Hatred discovers the Ventronic mech inside the tower as they re-enter the atmosphere, and the team devises a plan to slow the building's descent. They manage to marginally slow the tower using Ventronic, though the Monarch accidentally ejects his part of the robot in the process. Aided by hunter-gatherers and the OSI's mothership, Ventronic safely lowers the tower into the ruins of the compound. While the Monarch is impaled by the fallen statue of Jonas after leaving the arm. Dean nervously reveals his bite to Jefferson, who explains that he merely injured himself on Jefferson's tooth necklace when he tackled Dean to safety. Ben arrives on the scene and saves the Monarch's life by using Dr. Venture's blood for a transfusion. And Ben reveals that they are not related. The Monarch is actually Dr. Venture's clone made for his infertile parents, albeit infused with minor traces of baboon DNA, to combat premature baldness, which caused his extreme aggression. Ben gives Hank Jonas' old watch, telling him that blood doesn't make a family. Love does. While Dr. Venture promises Dean whoever their true mother is loves them very much. A weakened but impassioned Monarch declares his determination to hate Dr. Venture and leaves in triumph. In a post-credits scene, a young Dr. Venture reveals Hank and Dean to HELP, who are growing in an artificial womb attached to his chest.